Yeah, man. All right, guys. It's Double H here. Double H, Double H, Double H, Double H, Double H from the fortress of solitude, man. Father. Yeah, it's Double H. Okay, no, I'm here for a little Golden Globe nominaciones. And I just want to just go through this whole nomination for this Golden Globes. And I think, for me, Golden Globes has always been funny because I think sometimes Golden Globes have gotten things right. I.e., Babel, winning over Crash. And then, but sometimes, like this thing with the way half a Golden Globes can just be extremely weird. And let's just go down the list first from here. Best Drama, Black Swan. Okay, people have been hyping up now, releasing before. The Fighter, Rocky Ripoff, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Inception, yeah. I mean, what other films have come out this year? So yeah, The King's Speech. It looks pretty good. It looks like an interesting story. Okay, Social Network. You see, I think people have already listened to my review about that thing, and it's one of those things where it's like, okay, yeah, I suppose so, but that doesn't mean that it was that amazing of a film, because I just don't think the film was actually that amazing. It was well made. It was very solid, but I don't get all the hype, yo. Best actor. I mean, looking at that best actor thing, man. Colin Firth could actually win it. I think it's possibly between, because Jesse Eisenberg, people are loving him for it, but personally, I believe that Andrew Garfield was actually better than him in the role. And he's pretty much, if we see Jesse Eisenberg gets interviewed, he's pretty much the same guy. So I think from what I've seen of it, it's possible, and also hearing about what people are talking, it looks like it's between Colin Firth and Ryan Gosling for that award. And I have a funny feeling that Ryan Gosling could probably get it. But then they have Mark. Listen, we all saw that Fighter trailer, man. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I mean, what's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch doing? First of all, two things. What's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch doing for Best Actor in a drama thing there? Second thing, who is Mark Wahlberg? Because I never really knew the whole Funky Bunch guys, and suddenly he's like guys that people are preaching because I've seen him act before, and he's not good. He's not a good actor, and Annie is the worst actor of all time. That goes without saying. But he had charisma. He had a lot more charisma than most humans on Earth, so he made up for it. First of all, Mark Wahlberg can't act. That's one thing, and he has no charisma. So, can somebody please tell me what is people's infatuation with Mark Wahlberg? I don't understand. Best actress in a drama. Again, I'm thinking that I haven't actually seen any of these films. Because none of these films have actually come out yet in Angleterre, aka England. But people are preaching about Blue Valentine. I'm thinking Michelle Williams will probably take that. She'll probably take that. Best musical or comedy. Burlesque, Kids Are Alright. I think Alice in Wonderland should take that one personally, But now this is where it gets interesting now. Best actor in a musical or comedy. Johnny Depp, Alice in Wonderland. I thought he was good in it. I expected he would be better. I thought he was actually really good in Alice in Wonderland, but I felt that really Bonham Carter pretty much owned that film. That was pretty much half film. Looking at that thing, they may just give it to Johnny Depp. Who knows? They might. Best actress, musical or comedy. I don't know why. If you're gonna give Johnny Depp a nomination, why wouldn't you give Bonham Carter a nomination for best actress in musical or comedy? Because she was amazing in Alice in Wonderland. Like, she was the best actress in that thing. For language, yeah. Now you know what? Bale may actually get his first Oscar, man. You're looking at those things. You're thinking that I think people will even agree that the sympathy vote for McDonald's will be a bit too much because he's already won an Oscar for Wall Street already. So it'll be too much of like, okay, come on, it's just too much of a sympathy vote, because he's already won for the same role. Andrew Garfield, he was good in it, but wasn't spectacular. Jeremy Renner, the time that passed me by. Jeffrey Rush, okay, based on what people are saying, but I think really Bale, aka what don't you effing understand? may actually get it. He may actually get it. So wow, Bill could actually get his Oscar there from what I'm seeing there. Supporting actress. Now, many people will not know. I mean, those who actually watched Homicide: Life on the Street will remember that Melissa Leo was one of the detectives on Homicide: Life on the Street. An extremely good series with outstanding acting. Obviously for the first 4 seasons, but then it then got a bit bad. But those first 4 seasons, we had Melissa Leo, Andre Broa, Ned Beatty, I think it's Stephen or Daniel Baldwin. What's it called? Yaphet Kotto. And like the acting on that thing was amazing. And like Melissa Leo, she was one of the few women who were part of the whole crew of detectives, and she was amazing in it. I mean, they were all amazing, but she also was very amazing in that thing. So to see her gets recognized in a feature thing, it's good. So I mean, yeah, man. I mean, the fighter looks interesting. Director, it's going to Fincher, man. I mean, looking at Darren Aronofsky, Tom Hooper, King's Speech, Nolan, Inception. I mean, Inception's got a lot of heat with it. A lot of people, I mean, they may give it to Inception, man, but I just think that there's a lot of heat with Social Network, man. With all the awards it's winning, there's a lot of heat with it. But for me, see, I've not seen Black Swan. I haven't seen King's Speech, but from what I've seen of these things, they should give it to. I mean, Black Swan, that thing looks pretty out there. Again, why is Aronofsky making films about ballerinas? But he had it for like 9 years, so cheers. But I'm just thinking that, yeah, Black Swan, that it does look pretty crazy in a directorial way. Screenplay, okay, I can't really talk because I'm not seeing much of these things, but they're going to give it to Social Network. That's the thing, man. It's like this whole Social Network thing, man. I just don't get it, because I watched it and literally I forgot about it. And I think for me, the biggest omission, guys say, "Oh, True Grit, blah blah." The biggest omission for me is Money Never Sleeps, which I still hold firm that was the best film of this year. It was the best film of this year, and I mean, how it doesn't get a nomination for best screenplay or even best picture. I mean, it's like, because for me, Money Never Sleeps was better than Social Network, hands down. It was better than Social Network, and for me, as a film, it was better than Inception. Money Never Sleeps was just like, it was a relevant film, and it was just good. Just the way it was done, it was good. So I just don't get how that film gets ignored, man. I really don't get it. And again, from great performances in it, Frank Langella was good in it. Josh Brolin was good in it. Obviously, Mikey D was great in it. So I just don't get it, man. Maybe people just don't like Oliver Stone anymore. Maybe they're just okay. It's too political. It's too quasi social critic. But again, guys, I mean, I don't know whether you agree or disagree, but I just don't believe that Social Network is or can be held to such a high regard that it's been held. It was good. It was very well directed. It's a solid flick. It's solid, but to be held in. I mean, for me, okay, from the two things that I've actually seen, because the Fights and Black Swan haven't actually come out in the UK yet. Between Inception and Social Network, which is the better film? Social Network, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. But I think that Social Network is a better film, but Inception stays more in mind. But maybe you can say, okay, it's because of sci-fi, blah blah blah, and the ideas in it. But I think obviously as a whole, yes, I will say the Social Network as a whole is just a much more tighter, well-contained film, where everything is on balance. Screenplay, acting, directing, everything is on a fair balance. But Inception, I thought that the directing possibly overrode the and also the directing in Inception overwhelmed the acting. Hence why DiCaprio didn't get any nomination, which isn't really surprising, really. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, man, who is Mark Wahlberg?